Hey guys, Forrest, KI7QCF, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited. I want to do a brief update and kind of plan for Huntsville Hamfest occurring just over a week and a half from now. Huntsville Hamfest is a major hamfest occurring in Alabama, August 22nd and 23rd. It's a Saturday and a Sunday, so if you're in the vicinity, please swing by. It'd be so great to meet so many of you. I have a Brass Knuckle Gang BKG Club, which is a 2-meter CW club, as well as QRQ Crew, a high-speed and proficiency QRQ club within the world of amateur radio. Both clubs are represented at the booth in kind of separate sections, but we're together, and you'll have the opportunity to come learn more about both clubs and hopefully join both clubs. But the three main objectives I have: number one, I'm just so excited to meet many of you. So many of my best friends or lifelong friends are people I've made through this hobby. Guys and gals that I met through Dits and Daws off the ionosphere. And this is my first Hamfest I've attended in over 2 years. I went to Hamvention 2024, but it was within like 60 days of making my first ever like ham radio HF contact, my first CW QSO, and I had maybe 150 subscribers at the time. A lot has changed in my life over those next 2 years, and so it's so exciting to be in a very public forum and get to meet so many of you. So that's goal number one. Just excited to shake your hand and put a I guess face to a name, or a call sign, or a fist to a face, because I know your fist, but I don't know your face. That sounds violent, but it's not. That's how we should say it in our hobby. Don't put a fist to my face, please, unless it's figurative. The second goal is I just want to share the mission of both clubs, because it's something I'm very passionate about, and both clubs have grown exponentially. It's amazing how far both clubs have gone. So Brass Knuckle Gang, we want to inspire the use of CW on the 2-meter band. And you might think, oh, there's not a lot of usage to me locally, so that doesn't do me any good. But what people are learning is if you are pioneering something local to you and inviting your friends, people in your club to get involved, all of a sudden you're out activating summits on the air, you're doing parks on the air, or maybe you're in your shack and you have a really reliable band for close local activity. And as much as I love getting DX on summits, I do it all the time. When I just built a new 2-meter Moxon, and I've got my little Quanching that I modified, and I'm working my buddy 150 miles away, summit to summit. It's really fun, guys. It's really exciting. And so we're in over 8 countries. How is that possible? The only way to join BKG is by making a 2-meter CW QSO with an existing member. How on earth did we expand to 8 countries, given the natural limitations a little bit of the 2-meter band? Well, come swing by the booth, and I'd love to tell you the story. Same is true with QRQ Crew. The growth has been incredible, and QRQ Crew is a QRQ club. That means send faster. So think high-speed CW. It is a club differentiated quite a bit from some of the other QRQ clubs out there that are all fantastic. I'm aspiring to join each and every QRQ club, but QRQ Crew is geared towards people, maybe 90% of the hobby, where they feel like, I'll never really get that fast, or it's not a skill set that I have or that I'm even capable of. We invite people to join the club via a manually sent, so sending with an iambic or single lever paddle, not a computer. We're not anti-computer, but to join you have to send via a paddle at 35 words per minute. Doesn't have to be perfect. Swing by the booth, struggle through it, doesn't matter. We'll have everything set up at both booths for you to join both clubs. But QRQ Crew, once you make that 599 exchange, so it's just your call sign and an RST signal exchange, kind of like a POTA. Think about POTA hunting. That's what you'll do at both booths with an existing member, and you'll be issued numbers for both. So within QRQ Crew, once you do join, you're now part of a community that's very interested in practice and improvement, and we have a cool Discord, and it's been fun to see some of our members. I saw them even today. They said, yeah, a year ago 20 words per minute scared the crap out of me. Now I'm rag chewing at 28 words a minute or 30 words a minute. So QRQ Crew is a really great club for improving that speed and proficiency. So I hope that's clear. That's the second objective. I want that opportunity to share with people and talk about what the mission and objective of both clubs is. The third goal, and this is really number one, I want to get as many new members into each club as possible. So that's kind of the purpose. Is for BKG, it's great to have a central location with quite literally thousands of passerbys to say, hey, here's what we're about, come join, and then come spread this mission and have a lot of fun doing it within both clubs. Now, Again, I'm so excited. I hope to meet many of you there. We'll wrap up the video, but I want to show you, by the way, I do have some merch store updates. I think if you were to order like right away, you'll see in the shipping window if it'll get to you in time, depending on where you live. So if it gets to you in time for Huntsville, great. I'd be stoked to see people rocking some of the merch, but I'm going to set the mic right here. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. But we do have a BKG, this is the BKG bandana. Shout out my buddy Justin, November 9 Hotel Oscar, N9HO. He came up with this like Miami Vice idea. I think it's so cool, the colors. So we got a bunch of different colors, but kind of that Miami Vice, I don't know, it gives me like 80s vibes, and I think it's super cool. Kind of the classic BKG logo t-shirt, but do not forget, guys, law-abiding, FCC respecting. I think that's pretty awesome. And here's kind of a controversial topic, right? There's a lot of rumors going around that BKG is just a pyramid scheme. Forrest, you tricked everyone into a pyramid scheme. It's an MLM, multi-level marketing. So right here it says, we are not a pyramid scheme, okay? And if it's on a shirt, then it's a fact, it's true. And then on the back is just a helpful diagram of how we've structured the club, and a reminder to everyone in my downline, keep recruiting and keep growing your downline. Shirt's a joke, kind of. And then we got QRQ Crew. Oh, whoops, I knocked the mic over. We got QRQ Crew shirts. These are actually really nice. I stitched this logo. I didn't stitch it. I chose to have them stitch it. So navy, white, and black for QRQ Crew. All the merch is available on my merch store. The thing I'm very excited about, and we'll wrap up the video here, the first 3 people that join QRQ Crew, well, everyone that joins QRQ Crew, they're going to be doing so on a Quansheng. So we'll have a Quansheng set at 20 milliwatts, essentially transmitting into like a dummy load. And if they just want to join QRQ Crew, great. It'll be a 35 word per minute, again, short exchange QSO. But I'm going to ask each and every one of them, hey, you just made a 2-meter CW QSO. Which, by the way, for many people, it'll be the first time they've ever done that, the first time they've used CW on 2 meters. And we'll basically ask them right after, hey, do you want to join BKG as well? Because that QSO qualifies. I'm calling that 2 birds with 1 stone. If you make a 2-meter CW QSO on the Quanshengs for QRQ Crew, you can, at the same time, join BKG. And the first 3 guys that do that, I have a special hat. I guess I'll open these and show you guys. I'm going to give away 3 of these. This is pretty sweet. This is a bucket hat with brass knuckle gang on one side. It's reversible, guys. Check this out. So the first 3, 2 birds with 1 stone, and a QRQ Crew. So, you know, if you're on the summit, and you're kind of down like this, people will come in and be like, oh, this guy's fast. That guy's in QRQ Crew. Or, you know, you're at the POTA park, and you got your BKG hat on. You're sending CQ. They see this. Like, oh, that guy's in a gang. Let's get out of here. So kind of a fun, cool idea, I hope. I'll give away those 3 hats. And then I have 2 of the stitched QRQ Crew, just different color. These are just the QRQ logo hats. I'm just going to give these away too. So guys, I hope to see you at Huntsville Hamfest. Very fine business, 73. Dit.